Okay, so I woke up this morning and for some reason I had an idea to try and plug some LEDs into the craves. Obviously they produce electricity, so I wanted to see what I could do with it. Um, as long as you're not putting any electricity into the craves, this is perfectly safe because these ports are made to be accessible. So what you'll need is one stereo cable. If I can get that to focus nicely. There we go. One stereo cable, so two rings on it, and it should be the same on both sides. I've already cut mine, but for the sake of this video I'm going to show you how to do it from scratch. So if we cut it flat like that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it with the scissors, go round and round, try and get as best score as I can, not too tight because you don't want to cut anything on the inside yet. And then I wouldn't recommend this, but I'm just going to use my teeth to pull off the sleeve. There we go. That's what it looks like on the inside. If you get rid of all of this silver stuff as much as I can, separate it from the two colours. So it's quite fiddly. Once you've done it, you've done it. There we go. So we've got all the silver now wrapped up, and we've got a red and a white wire. Inside these red and white wires, I don't know if you can see, but there's actual wire inside that as well. So what we're going to do is score it again, very lightly. It's too easy to cut into these. And then again, I've used my teeth, but whatever means necessary. And we've got the little silver inside here. We're not going to use the red for now, so I'm going to just push that down. We're just interested in the white and this silver, I think it's insulation. Okay, the next step is pick a colour bulb. These are just standard LEDs, really cheap. And then plug it into the LFO. Then, I can't see if I'm on camera, 1 second. Okay, then we want to bring these a little bit closer, just so we can test which is the positive and which is the negative. That didn't work, but that did straight away. Okay, so how we determined which side works, we're just going to simply tie them together. So this one wants this silver stuff wrapped around it. Sorry for the focus, I should have put it on like manual focus rather than auto. And then this one, we're just gonna complete bodge job, but we're just gonna wrap it around as much as I can for now. This isn't a permanent thing, this is just for the sake of the experiment. Right, okay, make sure they're separate from each other. That's one thing you do want to do. It's just a safe thing, safe practice to go by with electrics. And then plug it in. Right, as you can see now it's flashing. This is where it gets kind of fun. For now I'm just going to use the scissors just to hold it in place so it stays still. Right, so what you can do with this is, we've got it plugged into LFO. Obviously we know that square is just going to go on and off. So we need to plug it into square. It's kind of like Morse code. The faster you do it, just like with sound, starts to become a constant. So it flashes or it cycles so many times that your eyes and ears can't pick it up. It can't pick the gaps up, so it becomes a constant, like a flip book. That's a good way of describing it. If you put it on triangle, you have it slow enough, you can see it slowly getting brighter and getting dimmer. Wait for it to cycle, there you go. So beyond this, what I would do is I'd put it in a mixer. So you're getting from the mix out, so VC mix out. And then I would get another patch cable. And then we'd put the LFO, triangle for now, into the mixer. So now, it doesn't look like it's flashing. It's not. The reason is the mixer will control the brightness now. So how much of that power is being fed to it. So if I have this low, and I turn this up, you can see the bulb starts to light, but as I turn this more, it's brighter and brighter and brighter. So now we have control of the brightness and the speed of which it flashes. And essentially this is exactly the same as music. There's no different. I could have had the sound on this, and I could have used that to demonstrate what the light bulb was doing, just as easily as I've shown you what the light bulb does. Okay, so that's that. That gives you control over brightness, speed and shape. Something else I found interesting is a sign. There we go. You're getting random voltages per step if it's on the right setting. Let me just check it is. Yeah, it is. So that's random, and obviously that speed could be picked up. So that's going to match the voltage that it's putting out per step, which is quite interesting. And then filter. That's really interesting because that's moving all the time. And you can tell it's an analog filter, as it doesn't sit still. And I don't think the LFO, no, it's because it's being affected by an LFO, so there you go. So make sure there's no LFO on anything. And no amount set. Move the filter. And as you sweep it, you can see voltage changes. But not in the way you'd expect. Let's turn the resonance down. It's a good way of testing characteristics. What else have we got here? I think that's it for now. You can mult it, so you could have two. You could run these in serial, which is quite good. You could do quite a lot with it actually. That's it. That's experiment 1. The next thing I want to play with will probably be fans, computer fans. See what I can do with them. It'd be interesting to think that your synth could actually cool you down at the same time as you're using it. But that's it. Like and subscribe, guys. Hopefully I'll do more of these as I think of them. Thanks for your time.